Biggest Tom DeLonge fan. What's up? What is up? Hey. Thanks, bye. Yeah, I'm just gonna play some DayZ for a bit. No Tom, but it's good. Fair enough. Probably just gotten better with age. I think the way that Prada sounds now took a while to grow on me because it's kind of like Linkin Park. The Linkin Park I know and love is like Meteora or Hybrid Theory, but I also appreciated uh what they became later on, but it took me a while and I was frustrated. Like, I want some of the old music. I don't want any of this. So it frustrated me because Prada did the same thing. And then I'm coming around. You know what's up, Adam? Also, didn't help that I went to a show, a Prada show in San Antonio, and that venue sucked ass. Because I saw Prada live during Warp Tour when I was younger, and it was fucking incredible. And then I went and saw them in San Antonio, and it was fucking dog shit. Because the venue, the sound at the venue was just fucking terrible. So I had to give Prada a solid chance, but I'm glad I did. Only knew their older stuff and Zombie. Yeah. It's been a slow burn for me, but I'm coming back around. 12 years of dedication to DayZ. Well, cool. Something like that. How was the bike ride? It was good. Um, so one of the big tourists, well, Austin doesn't have a lot of touristy stuff. There's not a whole lot to do tourist wise here. But one of the things that people do touristy here. There's a bridge that has a lot of bats stay under it, like sleep under it, and then right at dark, the bats come flying out. And it's like a touristy thing to do, to sit and watch them all fly out from under the bridge. But it's right on the bike trail. So I rode my bike down there and watched the bats for a little while and then came back. This song, the long fan, is definitely not me. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When I was younger, I saw Boston Live, and while the music was good, the concert sucked. The opening act was so much better. The crowd yelled for them to come back. I think it may have been Sammy Hagar, but I'm not sure. So long ago. That sounds right. Yeah, I'm sure you don't, Adam. I'm sure you don't. Oh no, do I know how many scopes that'll go on here? Ooh, I don't like that one bit. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I've been trying to listen to the new album a little bit. I was listening to it whenever I came back in, and I was like, yeah, screw it. I'll just play a little bit on stream and keep listening. We got to get some more clothes I am looking like a clown right now. All right. Let's see about going and getting some clothing. Or dying. We can do both of those things. Yeah, I would like to get to a point where I've got the setup dialed in where I could just go on the bike ride and stream it. Go stream it, come back home, keep playing. So we'll get there, maybe, hopefully. Shouldn't be too awfully hard. The biggest thing will be having the data to keep consistently doing it. Okay, we're back. Maybe in the future that would be a good break and I could switch games whenever I come back. Stream until it's bike ride time. Come back, queue up some Tarkov. Okay. Okay, there's a shirt. That's a start to looking slightly less like a clown. And I hear a chopper. We may just go to that immediately. Ah, I think that's the civilian chopper. Damn. Kind of a waste of time. For me right now. Maybe I won't go to it. I guess these would be better, kind of. Is this door still up? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's nice. It was nice, Cal. How the fuck do you get out of a door that's shut? Fuck this game, dude. Fuck. That shit wouldn't piss me off as much as it does if I didn't fucking die to some dumbass zombie glitch bullshit earlier today. Fucking sending my ass off a cliff. Yeah, I definitely have to get a new seat. Something that feels a little better to me. It's a little bit of both. I need the seat to meet me in the middle, which means I need to get a different seat. I know the seat has to be more firm than the pillow I'm looking for, but one out is just a little too much for me right now. Probably ever. Also, I need to spend some time. Maybe I'll do it late tonight. Or tomorrow before the stream. Dig into the bike a little bit. I can't. It's not letting me use all the gears for some reason. So I gotta see if I can fix that. Been playing DayZ again as well here recently. Been really enjoying it. I usually hop on around once a year or so, but I've really been on it recently. Did somebody got a gun pointed to your head or what? Is that the obvious sentence you thought you could type in chat and we'd know that you were in trouble? Somebody call the police for Adam. Yo, what's up, Quasmio? Yeah, it probably won't be long. Probably won't be a long stream, but finished a little earlier than I planned on today. Because I had a very unfortunate timed death. Couple high noons. Hell yeah. Very nice. Some more ammo. Take that. Actually, probably have some NBC gear I can patch up with that. Jesus, okay. Yeah, I think I'm surprised more people just don't go the Tarkov route, to be honest. I have not seen this, Jummy. Is it some good stuff? Thousands. Of console and arcade games on it. So naturally I bought it immediately before lawsuits get it pulled. Dominated arena, huh? Senior Dab, what's up? What's up? I should have turned the air down a little bit when I got back. It's a little toasty in here now. Man, you guys are just supporting the view bots, huh? You're paying for the view bots? Well, it's about time we hit, 10K viewers or so. While you guys are at it. While you guys are at it. No, just the extraordinary large amount of view bots. That would be great. I'll handle everything from there. Actually, you know what? Sure, I'll go with the beer too. Sonic Vanilla Coke hits different in the styrofoam with pellet ice. Yeah, I mean, I think everything hits different just purely on the pellet ice alone. The ice is just... There's a reason why for a few years I lived pretty close to a Sonic, and I would go down and I would just get a bag of ice, Sonic ice, and keep it in my freezer. And that was my ice. That shit is just next level. Seems like 10K fake viewers a month might run 1,500 a month. Alright, that's not too bad. So now we just gotta watch that guy, trash can guy, until he accidentally flashes his credit card details, and then we'll just charge it to his card. I have a bag of Sonic ice in my freezer now. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. What is Sonic Ice? Is Cal trying to pull some Saturday night trolling? Yeah, if you haven't had dinner tonight, we've just nominated you to have dinner from Sonic. So that you get a Route 44 of fucking anything. Giant motherfucking drink. And enjoy that ice. It's so superior people buy their ice? Yes. Tristan, you can't re-roll after you already... You were supposed to have Dominoes. Ooh, Buffalo Wild Wings is in there. Well. Just got recommended a video from you checking out Tarkov. Did you ever try it? Yeah. Yeah, we played... I mean, I've played on and off for many years, but it's kind of checking out recent Tarkov, basically. But yes, I'm only playing DayZ, really, for now. Until the hype dies off around the game a little bit, and then we're probably going to start playing more Tarkov again. I can't remember if the hunting scope, but I don't think it does. Ah, nice. We get to play the game Where Did My Pants Go? Oh, they've reappeared somewhere. I just never get drinks? Dude. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know you on that level to know if you're going to be all in like we are, but yeah, 100%. Yes, their burger is fucking good. Don't listen to any of these people. Sonic's burger is extremely underrated. But the main thing is the ice. That is the best thing about Sonic. Tristan, you can't just keep re-rolling. It defeats the purpose of the fucking... Well, why? You're basically a woman at this point. You decide where we're going. Okay, how about this? No. How about this? No. How about this? No. How How about this? Yeah. Why didn't you just fucking tell me that to begin with? Just go to the place where you want to fucking eat, dude. This is for second dinner. Dude, you told me you were going to stop eating second dinners. We already told you what you're eating, Cal. You don't get a choice in this one. Player out to my left. Not really in a Sonic mood. Then do the, what's it called? Where you have them pick up shit from multiple places and get the Sonic drink. You will bust. Making him get Sonic because of ice. Yes. What is wrong with you? Of course. Have you not had Sonic? It's ice? Okay. These dumb motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about. I don't understand how it doesn't connect in your brain. If we're spending time to hype up ice, does it not intrigue you at least? Like, damn, okay, is this shit actually that good? Yes. Fuck you. Mm. Yeah, you know what? I agree with Jummy. Don't get the ice, actually. You don't deserve the ice. More for me, and you truly just haven't. Just eat some some chicken tenders and go to sleep. Yo, take it easy, X-Bye. We'll see you later, man. If they, if there's 3 fucking dudes in the same chat talking about how insane this ice is. Some people's kids, man. Some people's kids, they're helpless. Yeah, even Southern Belle literally has Sonic Ice in her freezer right now. But the people are you and Jummy. Yeah. And you fucking swallow your dip spit. So you don't get to fucking talk about food or anything. How are we getting judged by somebody that swallows his own dip spit? Makes 0 sense. I'm not out here trying to convince people my dip spit is the best. No, but it means that your judgment is incredibly flawed. Jimmy wants me to leave my house. No, he doesn't. He said just order it. Whenever you're a fucking platinum level member like you are, you gotta be getting some shit for free. DoorDashing a Sonic drink is a little silly. No, if you're already DoorDashing your meal, do the double dash thing and get the fucking drink. What are we talking about? You should go get it. It's 1 mile away. This is where you're fucking up, Jummy. You don't understand Cal enough yet. He will not leave his house. If his house was on fire, he would go down in flames with it. He's not leaving. Have you not heard how much this guy orders DoorDash? It is very clear you will never convince him to leave and go get it. The only way you will convince him to get it is to double dash it if he's not in the mood for Sonic. I'm genuinely pissed off. Yeah. Tristan always fucking does that too. You know, I'm on the edge of something like having a very serious discussion, and then Tristan comes in there and stirs the pot with a fucking... I don't know, man. I feel like he's got a fucking honey stick with bees all over it or some shit that he just stirs the pot with. Two of the people are you and Yummy. All right, can you name more than two things that you think that I have an extremely bad opinion on? What's the flavor of the ice like? It doesn't have a flavor. It's just... actually, you know what? Actually, I'm totally wrong. I just said the wrong thing. And you just set me up perfectly. The flavor of the ice is whatever you're fucking drinking. That's part of what makes it so awesome. Because whenever you're done with your drink, you eat the ice and it just falls apart in your mouth, and it's more flavor of the shit you were already drinking. I can get any drink that I want. It's purely the ice that matters. I mean, they do have some other awesome drinks, but yes. You could get any drink that you actually normally like, and you will still get the ice, and it will still be awesome. I don't I don't know how much more I need to go into this ice thing. It's like, there was a reason I spent probably like 2 years going and getting Sonic Ice and putting it in my freezer. I still would if I had one close to me. I would go and get that shit on my fucking bike and put it in my freezer. I feel like this is meth talk. Wait, has Tristan also not had the ice? Because if you also haven't had the ice, then why are you not just fucking trying it? Why are you fighting us so hard on this? I use a straw. Yeah, so do I. What fucking difference does that make? I'm about to morph out. See, that's one of the special parts of the Sonic Ice, is whenever you run out of your drink, in normal other drinks, you're sad, and you're like, "Aw." And if the drink was really awesome, then you're like, you know what? I kind of want the ice to melt a little bit so that I can have a little bit more of the drink that I had. But with Sonic Ice, you just eat the ice and then you get more immediately. You guys are making me want a fucking Sonic drink now, and I don't think I have any Sonics anywhere close. What's ocean water? It's like coconut flavor, I want to say. I like it, but I don't know if you aren't big on those kinds of flavors. Maybe don't risk your drink on it. You hate coconut? Yeah, I wouldn't get it then. Cherry limeade is good, but do you like cherry limeade stuff? Like, we got to be careful here, Jummy. It's way safer to just get a normal drink that you like. That is the safest bet. You can, if you really like the drink and the ice, then you can experiment next time. Or you get like 2 small drinks, the one you want, and then like a cherry limeade. And that'll make you feel even better about double dashing. Do I go heavy ice? I would say probably not. Maybe as an advanced user. But you don't want to fuck up your just like normal great drink. Also, it's important to eat the ice. I can't wait to hear back how good the thing that doesn't taste like anything is. How are there so many ignorant people in the world? That's how you know he's never had it. 100%. 100%. Okay, order's been placed. Thank God. Thank God. Oh. Feel like I can finally let off the gas a little bit here. What drink did you get? Wingstop and root beer with God Ice. Honestly, that sounds... honestly, that's a great choice. Root beer with Sonic Ice is going to be fucking incredible. We shall see. No, you don't need to see. I already know. Nothing needs to be seen. If you just like how to be more big. Do I have room for these? No. Jesus Christ. Need a fridge up in here. I can't believe I just spent so much time trying to convince somebody about Sonic Ice. It's alright though. We did Cal a favor this day. Honestly, that's our good deed. Oh shit, you know what? I didn't even think about that, Jummy. As long as we keep the ice as long as possible, the planet can suck me. And the turtles. Oh no. Oh no, I'm scared. I just got scared. What if Cal gets one of these like fucking completely melted ass drinks because they made it fucking 3 hours ago and his DoorDasher doesn't show up? Oh no. Ugh. God damn it, I fucking hate food delivery. That's why I wanted him to go get it himself. Yeah, well, he's never gonna do that. Won't judge it if it comes half-assed. Man, that's the thing. I feel like probably 60% of drinks that I get through delivery service are just fucking worthless. I completely stopped getting drinks. I'd only do like a bottle or a can. All right, fingers crossed that either they're super busy and it takes them a long time and they only make the drink as soon as the person gets there, or that Sonic legit has that standard that they want their drinks to continue to be that level and they will make them only right whenever the Dasher gets there. %90 of the time when I double dash, it's a second driver. Oh, okay. Nice. And yeah, that's a good point. The styrofoam might be the key. Might save the day. Drinks are almost as expensive as entree. Yeah, they do that shit on purpose. Because that's where they make their big money, is on drinks. You see how Tristan just fucking hates it when other people are happy? He fucking hates that shit. Nothing ruins his day more than hearing somebody else is having a good time. I'm about to get out of bed and remove the immunity. Alright, let's go back to the airfield one more time. See if we can bring one more armor back. Want to set expectations before this stuff arrives. I hate when ice can fit in the straw and hit me unexpected. I don't think I've ever had that with Sonic Ice, personally. But I've also never had Sonic delivered. So if you think about it, what if your delivery driver is having a bad day and does something lewd to your food that could have been avoided if you just got it yourself? I mean, then you apply that same logic to the people at the, like, McDonald's or whatever. They could be doing it too. The difference with the food delivery is that almost never happens with them because they have stickers and shit all over your food now that keeps it closed, so you can see if they've been messing with it. How are you sucking out that straw? Tristan just fucking... He is in a spunky ass mood tonight. He's been drinking a little bit too much of that Trump vodka again. Yeah, everything's sealed by... All fast food drinks have like tape and stickers on them, and all of the bags and stuff have stickers and tape and shit on it, so delivery drivers can't get in now without it being, you knowing immediately that they were fucking with your food. Dude, I'm actually kind of fucking jealous. A root beer with Sonic Ice right now sounds fucking awesome. Wait, what root beer do they have? Is it Barks? Yo, what up, Squishy Guns? Now I'm curious. I'm not gonna get one, but I'm curious how far Sonic is. Okay. That's not super bad. It is right over there where people get shot a lot, though. Took me since December to finally sell my business off to my partner. After a year of weekends, getting to know Chernarus pretty well. Hell yeah. Well, congrats, and I hope you're able to get a nice chunk of change for that. How was the bike ride? It was good. There's a bridge, one of the main like bridges across the river. Called South Congress, and one of the very few touristy things to do in Austin. During the summer, bats stay under the bridge, like they sleep there, and then at night they all come flying out, or like right at dusk, and a bunch of people will sit and watch the bats fly out. So I rode my bike down there to that, watched the bats for a little bit, and came home. Sounds like you're making use of it then, Squishy Guns. That's so cool watching the bats. Yeah, while I was watching them, it reminded me of seeing bats a lot whenever I was growing up. Bats would be flying around, and I remember that you could take a tiny little pebble and throw it up in the air in front of them, and they would think it was a bug. They'd pick it up with their sonar, and then they'd dive down and grab it, and then you could see them spit it out. Kabasi, were you here during this shit? Tristan's trying to talk shit on Sonic Ice. He doesn't know how wrong he is. He hasn't even had it. Jummy and I are talking about how awesome Sonic Ice is. We've been trying to convince Calendel to try it because Cal hasn't tried it. Tristan's over here being his normal fucking self. Oh, how good could ice really be? Without even having it. Yeah, it is. Squishy Guns, it is. Is the cloud little pebbles? Yes. Yes, that is correct, Kabasi. So we finally convinced Cal to order a drink and try Sonic Ice. And now Tristan is mad that he's not getting any. You aren't missing much? Alright, get his ass. Jummy, get his ass. Get his ass. These motherfuckers are out here just... They're in cahoots at this point. Fossy, you're such a son of a bitch. All right, give my reasoning. All right, let's hear it. You better say because I make Sonic Ice at home or some shit. It's not just frozen water. You're really trying to be that guy right now. God fucking damn it, dude. When I chew ice, I like when it shatters. I find that kind of ice crumbles. Okay, so Kabasi's definitely... You know what, Cal and Tristan? Maybe I gave you guys a little bit too hard of a time. Maybe it's Kabasi that truly is... that comes up out of nowhere and is the weirdest one. Not missing much. I actually had this argument with some coworkers recently. The level of degeneracy that I have allowed to fester in this chat. You know what? Maybe this is a really good example of how I should have been banning people. That my whole not banning people experiment is bad and wrong. Maybe that's what we're seeing today. At least I have conviction versus it's frozen water. The apathy is insane. Then don't say you're not missing much. If you think that you see, guys, this is how it's frustrating because you guys, I just can't get you to think along the same wavelength as me sometimes. You guys know whenever I say I like black licorice, I don't say you guys are idiots or anything like that. I say I know that I am in the minority and I like it. Instead, you started with you're not missing much. So you can't be upset now whenever the hammer comes down. Just saying. Might as well get rid of snow cones and shaved ice. Yep. Those aren't good either because the ice isn't shattering. That's true. I don't know. I guess I just use a straw. How is that? Why do you keep saying that? Are you used to sucking your ice through a straw? Why does it matter that you use a straw? I don't. I you're breaking my brain with this. Come to Denmark and you wouldn't be not normal for liking that. I did like that. Noticing that while I was in Europe, black licorice was everywhere. And that apparently people like it. It did feel like, wow, I'm not alone. What would I put the tiger blood in without them? Hey, you bring it up with Kabasi. He doesn't like ice if it doesn't shatter. Yo, Squishy Gun, thank you for the 7-month resub. Yeah. Thank you, Squishy Guns. Appreciate the 7. Glad to have you with us as always. Hope you're doing excellent. Hope you're having an excellent weekend. Thank you very, very, very much. What do you got to say about that, Jax? You're a mess. Come here. Come here. Up here. Come on. Chewing ice with soda is a different experience. I like snow cones and shaved ice. It's the same. Yeah, exactly, Jummy. Tristan should be going in on Kabasi, not us. That's how you know. That's how you know it's Tristan just targeting. He's like a fucking robot. Just sensing happiness. Just scanning. Somebody's happy. Target locked. Target locked. They lock something? Wait, how can I tell him it fucking sucks ass? Kabasi wasn't trying to convince someone to DoorDash ice. I can't wait until the next time that you try to talk to anybody about anything you actually like. And they tell you you're stupid. I can't wait for that. Humble preferences. What kind of weird ass, backwards ass thinking you guys got going on around here? It does actually seem like it tastes better. Here we go, guys. This is only beginning. This is only the beginning. And you're right. It does taste better. The drink actually tastes better too. And he hasn't even gotten to actually eat the ice. This chat is a fascist hellhole where people aren't allowed to have their own preferences. Oh, yeah? We literally talk about everyone and their fucking preferences all day long. Every fucking day. You know who you remind me of? You fucking remind me of these dumbass Republican people that run to Twitter saying, I'm being suppressed, I'm being silenced, while still fucking tweeting it. I'm being suppressed, guys. I'm being silenced on this platform that I'm still tweeting on. I'm in here talking about my preferences on everything every single day. I'm being suppressed and silenced. Oh my god. The Republicans and I aren't being suppressed, but we are being shamed. Okay. Them and you, yes. But that's not what they're saying. That's what only you said now. See, now you're dialing it back because you're a pussy bitch. You couldn't stand up behind what you said. And as soon as I confronted you with the facts, the cold, hard facts, now you're changing your fucking story. Guess what? It's a cold, hard world out there. And you're going to get fucking shamed, and there's no way to get around it. Cold, hard shatters. Oh my god. How do I invest in Sonic Ice? Probably just have to invest in Sonic. Stop blaming Republican smack. We're not all what you think we think for ourselves, unlike Dems. Okay. I'm about to go off. Now, I'm going to tell you what my issue is. You can like it or not. That's up to you. When I say the dumbass Republicans that said that stuff, this is the frustrating issue with so many people these days. They want to identify with their team, and if I say something that somebody on their team is doing wrong, they want to take that as a shot to their team against them too. I said the dumbass Republicans that do that. Not all Republicans are dumbasses because they do this. So no one get all up in your fucking feelings over me saying the dumbass Republicans that do this. If you aren't doing that, then you aren't one of those people. That's easy. That's like some kind of weird twisting of words that has come about lately that people want to get all up in over teams, and it's stupid. And I absolutely hate that shit. Yeah, I know you've always been willing to listen. I'm not saying that you haven't, ever. I know that you have. You're the one that aligned teams by labeling them Republicans. You could have just said people. Okay, you're right. Sure, that's fair. But it was very loudly and by many more people. It was a whole group of people that were mostly doing that, and it was predominantly Republicans. Now, are there Democrats that do that now? A little bit? Yeah, 100%. And I fucking call those people out too. So, but whenever one group does it way more and first, then I'm going to shit on them more. That's just part of it. I've shit on Democrats many times on stream. But whenever I shit on Democrats, most of the time nobody says anything in chat. Because they know it's true. The only people that want to get up in their feelings about shit is the Republicans. Fucking take your licks and improve just like the rest of us. Get called out for your bullshit and improve. And that is zero alcohol induced discussion right there. I think it's because the Dems like to be led and Republicans don't. So I'll lightly touch on this, and then I'm probably going to back off and not dive into the deep discussion on it anymore. Probably because I also want to end the stream soonish. This goes along the same lines of what I was just thinking. Doesn't apply to everyone, but it predominantly, more so, applies to one group, right? More so, I mean, this is just the numbers, the facts. I think anybody that actually looks into it will understand and know that people that consider themselves Democrats or whatever have spent more time pursuing further education. Whatever your thoughts are on that, that's not a part of the point. If these people are pursuing learning and finding out about the world, understanding how things work, and there are more of those kinds of people in one group, it's very clearly that those people aren't trying to be led. They're trying to find out and understand things on their own. I'm not saying there aren't people that like to be led. I think 100%. You guys know it. I know it. This whole two-party shit, everybody having this or that team is that. There are people that like to be led. There are people that like to be outraged and want to be on a team and like when you say something against my team, that is something against me. But grouping it like that, I think, is incredibly short-sighted, in my opinion. Because you're not looking at the main thing that I just said. Now, we could go dive way deeper. But if I go any deeper on this, this becomes one of those issues where we're talking about it all night and we literally go nowhere. We're just fucking spinning tires in a mud rut. And I'm just not. I've done those political conversations so many times. I've lost friends. I've ruined friend hangouts because I've been stuck in those kinds of conversations. I just refuse to do that anymore. So no, feel free. You can have the last word. I don't mind. I'm not gonna get upset at that at all. I'm just saying, like, that is one thing that has been one of my biggest pet peeves over this whole team shit. But more importantly, that whole suppressing and silencing me thing, that shit enraged me. However, there were so many people crying about being suppressed and silenced while not being silenced in any way. And still today, still to these days, perpetuate that like it's some truth or something when it's not. Never was. So, as soon as these political conversations come up these days, I'm willing to continue. Like, I said something. If I'm going to say something, I deserve to hear the other side. I think that's completely fair. I can't just be like, I'm going to say something and then nope, you guys don't get to reply. No, I think it's completely fair that you guys get to reply and have your chance to say things. But I'm not going to keep spinning my tires in the mud rut over, because it gets down into he said, she said, I say this, you say that, and it just never goes anywhere. %, Chase. 100%. And trust me, you guys, the closer that we get to this election, you guys are going to probably hear me fucking pop off occasionally about some dumbass Democrats. Nobody's fucking safe in my book. I'm going to go in on anybody I want to fucking go in on and call them out and say they're fucking stupid. Yeah, Cal, what's the update? You feel better, Kabasi? If this is your fucking fault. Out here saying some trash in the chat. You drove me. You drove me to that, you motherfucker. This is your fault. Oh yeah. Only two people. Only two people have the in-stream shout-outs going on, I think, right now, huh? Yo, Dave Helm, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Cal deserves one. Depends on what he says about the ice. But that's where we'll figure out where the hammer comes down. Oh my god. Calendar has left the chat. Betty's here, but his fingers are covered in wing sauce. Yeah, I don't know if he's a boneless eater or not. If you had to say Republicans / Democrats were more like you're 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 such a bitch, Kabasi. Try after that fucking moment, you're still still trying to stir the pot. Yeah, see, this is another thing. See, here's how you do it, Kabasi. Let me educate you and show you how to do it. Instead of saying something about how Jummy is wrong before I start my opinion, and then whenever he hits me with the cold hard facts, then I walk it back. No. Here's how it starts. I understand that bone-in wings have more flavor and are the superior version of wings. But usually for me, because I don't eat wings very often, whenever I do have them, it's full-on degeneracy mode for me. So I get boneless wings many times because I don't need to eat them with my hand, number one. And number two, fork into the wing, submerge that thing in ranch into the mouth. If I'm going in and I'm eating like a fatty, I'm eating like a fatty. And it's so much easier. And also it kind of feels whenever I'm eating bone-in wings to do ranch with those just kind of feels weird. Kind of like putting steak sauce on a steak. You know what I mean? I feel like I should be enjoying the flavor of the wing more. Tristan is still trying to figure out second dinner at almost midnight, huh? All I got from that is you're a bitch unwilling to get your hands dirty. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to say to you, Kabasi. Instead of screaming and crying like a small child would in chat, I'm going to say I don't give a fuck about what you think of me and your opinion. Whenever I eat boneless wings, I don't spend a single fucking second thinking about what you think of me eating that. Not a single fucking second. I eat it and I enjoy it. I'm too old now to... I'm starting to really settle into my... I finally don't care what other people think. And it is by far the superior way to live. Now, Mr. fucking riding his bike in fucking socks and Crocs... You know, like, I don't think I'm that level, and I don't think I ever want to be that level. But, you know what? Fair play to him. You don't care what people think about you, but you care a lot what people think about Ice. I do, yeah. Yep. I mean, I'm not saying that that is some way that you're supposed to live life. That's just how I am. Yeah, I care about the Ice more than I care about myself. And you know what? Maybe if you somehow morphed into some hot Latina woman, then maybe I would care a little bit more about you judging me for my wings. Hang on, I saw a new video from the dude. Oh no. I haven't followed, so I don't know how I don't remember his name. Was it Justin? Yes, it was. He has a new reel. And this is why I immediately called it out. Watch this. Wait, why do I have a slider now? Am I insane? Wasn't this something I was complaining about, not having a slider? Is this something they did or some... What? I'm confused. Whatever.
I get a lot of comments about my hair. And to be fair, I've never really changed my hairstyle.
Wait, how do I full screen now?
So today...
Technology hurts my brain.
I get a lot of comments about my hair. And to be fair, I've never really changed my hairstyle ever since I was a kid. So today,
hell yeah, Kabasi. She's on the right team.
Something new, something different. I figured it's just hair.
Actually, I don't.
Go back if I don't like it.
I admit that we're on the wrong team. All right, so he gets a perm, and it actually looks good. His hair looks great after. I'm kind of jealous.
감사합니다.
$130 fucking though, plus $60 tip. This dude just fucking shelled out.
네, 감사합니다. 네, 감사합니다.
Or maybe those were tens. I don't know. Looks good. Kind of jealous. This, however, this guy out here walking around in public amongst other humans, Crocs and socks. I wear Crocs in public with socks. I don't believe you. Just walking outside of your apartment or whatever does not count.
Would you like to add one more for the 10% off?
Sure.
This guy just spent $54 on 4 pairs of socks.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Hi, quick question. Do you guys have rainbow flip-flops?
We do, yeah. We're over here.
Awesome.
6 little
Sweet.
for you.
Thank you so much.
Guys, watch this.
These were my go-to flip-flops from like middle to high school.
Once again, Smack hates a free thinker. What can I say? I like to be led.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. Hello.
Wait, what's the name of this place? Paprika.
May I get the 2 suadero, and then I'll do 1 carnitas, and then I'll do 1 tinga de pollo. I'll get a agua fresca.
Wait, guys, we gotta be better about trying to nab this guy's credit card info. We could go on a shopping spree together. What kind of ice they got?
Thank you.
Trash can.
Thank you.
I mean, look at his hair. It looks pretty fucking good. I feel bad, like, damn. I wish I had hair like that. I'm sad. I'm jealous. Two trash cans, one video.
My golly, that was amazing. I think this place has easily become one of my favorites already.
I wonder what happens when this guy shows emotion. My golly, that was amazing. This place has easily become one of my favorites. Listen to some good music in this one, though. Taiko's badass. I saw the fucking Crocs and socks, and it just about sent me to the stratosphere. But at the end of the day, the socks with the flip flops. Holy! It's a tough world out there, guys. It's a tough world out there. I feel like I almost like, I need to create an alternate Instagram that I can follow all these people with so we can watch on stream. And I can find them easier. Maybe I should just follow them with my gaming account. How the hell did Cal say it seems to taste better and then just fucking vanish? I feel like this is Did Tristan send like hitmen to Cal's house to fucking kill him if he sided with us? Ice and juice, yay or nay? No, I just want my juice cold. Just make it cold without the ice. But I think if you had completely blended up crushed ice and put it in there, that's a different story. That could be fucking good. That's basically a smoothie at that point. Pineapple juice on Sonic Ice would rip. Dude, pineapple juice is for sure by far the best juice. I'd have to try it. You know what? I might be in on, especially if you put maybe like a little vodka in there or something too. Now we're talking. Apple juice is better? Oh, nice. Where do you go to daycare, Kabasi? Actually, you know what? You don't have to say. I know you're probably struggling to type. Still figuring out your ABCs and all. I don't really drink milk anymore. I haven't really drank milk in a very long time. Milkshake and shit my brains out. So you're lactose intolerant. That's very different. Yeah, you shouldn't be drinking any milk. Became intolerant in my 20s. Damn. I would be extremely sad if I couldn't eat cheese anymore without wanting to die. Cheese is one of the best fucking things on planet Earth. But I rarely eat it because...
Who this?
Makes me fat. Yo, Jord the man! Thank you for the 17-month resub. What you got to say about that, Jack? 17 months? 17-month resub? $17-month resub? Thank you, Jordan Man. Very, 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 very much appreciated. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope you're excellent. Hope you're having a great fucking weekend. I think most things with cheese are better without cheese. Man, you are really... You're a unique individual. You know that, Kavasi? You are very unique. Now we know why he can't make the right decision on ice as well. It's all starting to add up. See, the thing is, I wish Tristan was still here. Oh, maybe he still is. And here's where I get to slam dunk on that comment. Most things are better without cheese. What about cheese? Is cheese better without cheese? And the answer is no. Because goddamn, sometimes That's exactly what you need. You need to whip out the whole fucking block of cheese and eat all of it. Because it's that fucking good. And I know Tristan feels that way because he talks about eating a fucking block of cheese all the time. Like a nice hard cheese that shatters. What's those? Have you? What? Fuck. What's the name of it? Is it called moon cheese? Have you guys had those? The like air dried balls of cheese. One story. Threw my back out coughing a couple days ago. Bought a lumbar support brace and been getting through it. What? Well, that's fucking insane. And extremely annoying. Goes nice with those chocolate-covered banana bites. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that is fucking rough. Threw your back out coughing. Man, that's one of those ones that really fucking pisses you off because it's not like you were even doing something cool. Well, it's very clear, guys, about the Sonic Ice decision is very clear because Cal said it seems like it tastes better and then vanished. He literally orgasmed and died. So I think the verdict is in. Isn't there an insect that does that? Is it bees? I wanted to say it was bees, but then I didn't want to sound stupid. So I can't remember. I made my first AI image. All right, well, let's see what it is. Let's see what it is, Tristan. It's in Discord. Me and Jummy spreading the good word about Sonic Ice. I wonder which one is Jummy. What are those things in the bag? Are those giant tater tots or what? Wait, what's the book say? Does it actually give it a... Oh no, it's just kind of gibberish. Wait, why did I bring that? Why did I bring the drive-through headset with me? I need those shoes though. Those shoes look nice. I didn't notice Joey's in the full latex suit, dude. Oh God. Oh man, we're all so fucked now. Tristan with his fucking warped ass brain is gonna be dropping all kinds of AI shit in Discord now. You know, the thing about Tristan is he'll go on this fucking campaign fighting against something like this. And then like next week he'll try Sonic Ice and be like, wait, no, you guys were right. And they just act like it's supposed to all be okay then. Does he like Mexican food now? No. Although, part of that is Bashy's fault. But apparently he's found a nice burrito place near him that he likes. So that's a good first step. He's finally starting to dip his toes in. We went to the airsoft thing and we went to a Mexican spot. Well, I wouldn't say it was a taco spot, but it pretty Mexican. Anyway, Tristan also being part of this is his problem too. He knows what he likes, but then he sets himself up for failure because he told Matt to get him whatever he got. And Matt always gets Al Pastor. The thing is, if I'm going to take somebody, it was like 4 tacos, I think. 3 or 4 tacos. And Matt got all Al Pastor. If I'm trying to introduce somebody to good tacos or good Mexican food, Al Pastor is awesome, but I think that there are a lot of people that have a hang up when it comes to fruit with their like meat and their normal dish. I think it short circuits some people's brains. So I'm not going to get somebody all Al Pastor anything. If I'm trying to introduce them to a good new spot, I'm going to get them a mixture. But yeah, Matt got Tristan all Al Pastor, and then Instead of Tristan just stepping up, looking at the menu and saying, that sounds like something I'd like. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's this really good birria place that I go to sometimes. I was trying to wonder if, man, I feel like there's just no way you wouldn't love it, but it's also a little different. So maybe that's enough where he wouldn't be about it. Maybe. I just need to get back to the base and I can eat there. I did, whenever I first moved here to this spot where I'm at now, did find a nearby place that has crazy good Al Pastor. Like, maybe the best I've ever had. Yo, it was good. How's it going, Belsden? It was good. It would be nice in the future if I'm thinking like if I just stream the rides. I go out, take the ride, and then when I come back, I mean, I could just play the same game, but could switch it up, play Tarkov or something, you know? Just basically keep the stream going the whole time. That's kind of what I would kind of like to start out with. I think that would help me a lot. Because this game makes me want to fucking throw my monitors in the garbage after I've beat them to smithereens and make them look like Sonic Ice. So if I had nice breaks like that, maybe I wouldn't have the mental stability of a fucking child, and I could play and be good. Oh, there's a plane. Of course, a plane fucking crashed after I died. I wonder if this has already been looted. Like, surely. I don't have any armor. I was Googling, there's a big range of kayak trolley trailers, some for less than $100. Yeah, the issue there is that I'd need something extremely light because I'm not joking. Like I would love to somehow connect to a bike. And honestly, the best way to do something like that might end up being like the front of the kayak is attached to the back of the bike, and then I just have a two-wheel thing on the back underneath the kayak. Might be the best way to go about something like that. But the reason that popped into my brain, but then it took me a second to think, like, I actually don't have any kayaking spots within biking range anyway, other than the main river that runs through the city. And while that would be awesome, that once I got to wherever I'd be, I'd have to leap. Damn. I shot that guy in the face a lot. I didn't know this gun was that bad. Rip. They make bike kayak trailers, do they? Okay. I'll have to look into that. See, the only way that would sure you could, because I know motorcycles have them, so bikes must. Yeah. I think you guys are right. The issue is that the only way it wouldn't be as useful as I instantly was popped into my mind. Like, oh, I could just take my kayak and attach it to my bike and go out and camp and kayak. But I don't have anything close within riding distance. So the only way that would work is if I had somebody take me off way up to somewhere and then dropped me off, and then I attached the kayak to my bike, and when I went biking out in the, who knows, middle of nowhere, and then kayaked. I don't know. That kind of stuff is pretty back burner, I think, because I have to think. The whole reason I even got or started thinking about the bike content was because, I mean, look at the airsoft stuff. Like, we streamed the last airsoft event, and the next one isn't until fucking December. You know, that's not consistent content. And even if I was kayaking, that wouldn't be consistent either. That at absolute best would probably be like once a month. I need something I can do consistently. At least like every, like ideally it's happening at least every, it's happening like every 4 days. But honestly, ideally it's happening almost every day. That level of consistency. And I can't do that with airsoft, and I can't do that with kayaking, but I could do that with biking stuff. Just biking places around the city. 100% I could do that. Eventually. So I think I need to just stay on that track at first and figure out the easiest ways to do content that I can do consistently. Several times a week. That is something that like actually elevates the channel a little bit, I think. Because it's not just some bump in April, I think, right? Or was it May? It was May. No, April, when we went to that game. Yeah, April. And then in December, like that doesn't really move the needle enough to, you know, consistently help us grow. The guy climbing that hill. 2 guys. Yeah, so I could do the airsoft events like at absolute peak. I could do them every weekend. every Sunday I could go out and stream that. And that would be good. And I would love to do that. And maybe I get to that point. But I'm not there right now. And that's a ways off. Like I said, I still need to figure out the kit to stream airsoft effectively. There's still things I need to do there. But with the bike content, that's not it. There is the only hang up with me right now with the bike content is that I go back to having, like, the camera is big. I'll show you guys. Hang on. So ignore the fact that it's still on this rig from Airsoft. I'm not going to wear this out anywhere. But see, this is the strap and this is the camera. That's on my shoulder. Right? So it's, you know, inside in comparison to my hand, it's a pretty big thing that whenever it's on, I'll just do it like this. You see how this looks? Now, if I'm just riding around on my bike, this is nothing. This is no big deal, right? But it makes social situations very awkward. Like if I go up to a food truck to order or something like that, it's not completely unseen and unheard of, especially in a place like Austin where there are a lot of other streamers and stuff. But it does put people out of their natural element, including myself. Like I feel awkward walking around with a big ass fucking camera on my shoulder. You know what I mean? So I think for me to do the bike stuff and go places consistently, I need to figure out a way to make this smaller. And that's why I've been looking at the glasses stuff so much. I'm kind of thinking maybe that would be the play. It's just getting some of the glasses, but that's a little bit down the road. So like I could do this for now, and all I would do is just bike. Maybe do a lap around the lake or something like that. Go to cool sites around the city, you know, good views off bridges and this, that, and the other, whatever. Bike there, bike home. Then it's not so bad. If I'm just biking around with a camera on my shoulder, I don't care. But whenever I go into social settings, that's where it gets awkward to me. I'd rather the interactions be more genuine and like normal. And this makes it not that for both sides, me and them, right? So that's kind of what my brain has been. I've been rolling that around in my brain for a bit now. Because that's also like very minimal input of money. The airsoft events are also, by the way, Aram, how's it going? The airsoft events are not as expensive as other things, but they are still like it's $200 just for entry, $200 ticket for entry. Then, you know, various parts and pieces and upgrades and guns and hotels and food. End up spending a good amount. So it's so much easier to come up with content that's consistent and costs very little. So is there an easy way to watch the airsoft stuff that you did? It should just be VOD. I'm assuming the VOD is still up. Let me look and see. Yeah, so okay, you found them? Okay, I was going to link them to you, but if you've got them, there's one there's a the first day is like a briefing day and they go over the rules. So that's I'm just trying to give you an explanation of what's going on there. The very first one that shows like 627 views says testing. That one is just they go over the rules and everything, safety briefing, all of that. The next one, the next one is the next day, full 8-hour stream. The next one is up until I ripped a cable out of my camera. So I had to go replace the cable and then I got it back up and going. And so those last two are on the same day. Keep in mind, it's not like airsoft content on YouTube yet, where you can actually see down a camera of the shot hitting them. That is extremely tough to figure out live. I'm still working on how to pull it off. So I think it would be a good content if you reviewed the footage on stream and gave us your thoughts about it and talk about what you're thinking in the moment. I'll be honest, I did a lot of that there. It was just kind of second nature because I already do that in my DayZ gameplay. I was talking through some of that, especially the second day, I think. And also because I know that you guys weren't able to see like down the scope shots. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream and go to bed. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, especially because I know this stream is split into 2 segments and you guys sticking around even though I jetted for a bit. I really appreciate that. So thank you. As far as I know, we should be back to normal or like we're doing our thing again tomorrow. There's nothing I can think of that is going to cause any issues there. So I do want to crank up the bike stream soon, but I need to figure out how I want to do it. Because I'm going to have to transition all of this equipment over to like a bag probably and wear it. But the thing is, while I'm wearing my bike, on my bike, I'm wearing a bag. The issue is I need some upgrades on the bike. So I raise the handlebars up and make them wider. Right now I'm leaned forward a little bit. And the issue that causes is like if I'm sitting here with the camera on my shoulder, is pointed forward. And then whenever I lean forward into the bike, then the camera is going to be pointed at the ground, right? So then I tilt the camera up. So as long as I'm moving it around a lot, I guess it would be fine. I don't know. I feel like it would be, but I'd just have to move it every time. I'd have to move it a lot, which maybe it works out fine. The other option would be putting it on the bike itself. But I don't know if that would work either because then like if I get off of the bike, then you kind of lose that vision. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about how I'm going to do that. Good night, Southern Belle. Thanks for swinging by. Have a good night. If you want to get a try in tins, I was looking into it last night. It seems that their wipe is coming this Friday. Okay. I'll think about it. I'm not really giving it much of a thought before. Do they have bases on there, or is it just adventure mode? I'm assuming there's no bases, right? Oh, they do have bases. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll think about it then. I'm not sure to see how I feel about adventure mode. Seems like it would have been a little easier for me to get into, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Later.